Welcome everyone to Side the show where we go sideways. It's just not topical. We don't stay on topic. But
Early and
today we're going
often.
to try our damnedest. Well, we might. I don't know. Anyways, welcome to the show. I'm Dean. He's Hifivega, other known as Rob. And well, today we had the assignment of watching the movie Lamborghini, the man, the myth, the legend, whatever the hell it was, which we'll get to in a little bit. But how was your holiday?
It was good, man. Listen, I've been watching actual good TV since I've
Really?
been back. I've been on a trip. I feel like we should just, for the people that came here for the Lamborghini review,
Yeah.
should
Get
we
it
just
over
say
with.
our thoughts on it?
Sucked. Don't waste your time. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
but
stupid.
the
Fucking
only
waste
thing
of time.
it's like, okay, they didn't sell it to it in the. I wanted it a way that they didn't sell it to me. They
I
said they
wanted it
said
in a way that
exactly what
didn't
it was
suck.
going to be,
Well, I mean,
but
okay. So if you watch the first 30 minutes of it to
yeah,
where I'm going to give it away, but you can go online and see this. His wife dies.
yeah,
It's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. It's actually
yeah.
okay. As a documentary slash whatever. Anything past that, waste your time.
They should have
They got it so wrong.
that first 30 minutes, skip everything to the last 15, and then add some more to what happened after that.
Well, no, what they should have done is just the Geneva when he went to the car show.
Right.
That should have been the movie. That should have been the
Yeah.
end of the movie. The build up to that, maybe 2 hours, good story. Because like he never married that woman, I guess, and like
Yeah.
there was another kid, and like they got it all. It was just shit. They rushed it.
Yeah.
It was dumb. So here's my hope for one. If anybody wants to watch it, don't waste the $5. You'll be so disappointed.
Yeah.
Um, go watch Boss Level. Same actor, way better. Two, hopefully somebody will watch this, be just as upset about it, and be like, "This totally sucked," and make a better movie
Yeah.
because it's a good story. I thought what would have been nice is just a battle between him and Ferrari, like
Right.
that amount of time. Like we
Like
already know, we already know the backstory. Like he made tractors and everything.
everybody knows that Lamborghini made tractors. Like
Yeah.
if
So
you're
why
into
don't
cars at all, you knew that.
Yeah. Just give us that little bit of time there where they developed the car to go against Ferrari. That would have been a
Yeah.
great movie. They fucked it up. It's okay. Don't waste your time with it.
Exactly.
All right, moving on. So for those of you who came here for that, thank you, and it's been great. But if you'd
We'll
like
see
to
you
stick
later.
around for the rest of it, all right, I have a serious question for you.
Yeah.
All right, so there's two parts. One, when do you take down your outside Christmas lights? And two, when do you take down your inside Christmas lights? What is, and those of you guys that are in the comments, if you'd like to chime in, please do, because this to me is I really want an answer to this. So we'll
This
go.
is right now, since we've been on vacation, all of it's still up.
Yeah,
But
which I
usually,
understand. You're a special case, but give me the
right.
usual.
Usually after Christmas, we'll go to New Year's, have the lights up and everything. After New Year's is done, the first day we get, everything comes down. Inside, outside. We're back to work. The first day we're kind of like we feel rested and we're okay, we got time to do something. That's when everything comes down. Outside
Okay.
and inside.
Okay. All right. So I mean, it takes us like 2 or 3 days to put everything up on the inside, and then if we start in the morning, it's a full day outside. But
Yeah.
um, took all decorations down already. And there again, I mean, if you got a tree and a couple lights, I get it. But um, I'm just more thinking, what is
What's
when?
acceptable? Like how long can you
Yeah.
go before people are like, whether the
So for
gang's
me,
to it?
so my thought on it, because obviously I have one, is the outside stuff needs to come down. Yeah, no, I get it, Brian. And I'm kind of that way. I'd like to get on with the rest of the year and just kind of move past the previous
Yeah.
year. But the way the holiday fell this year was like I didn't get Monday off, so it was, it was just, to me it was a regular 6-day week. It was just like
Yeah.
Sunday, that's it. So, we took down all the outside lights, put those all away. But and then they went out of town, so it's like the inside lights are all, or sorry, I should say the inside display, because it's a fucking display, is all still here. And my plan is to go ahead and try to get through as much of it this weekend I'm sorry, let me phrase that. Sunday as I can. And just get it all back in a tote and try to get like life back to normal. My son does his own Christmas thing, so I don't need the holiday spirit, no decorations. Oh, okay. I mean, that's cool. You know, Haley has a bunch of Christmas lights in her room, but Dean. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
like Christmas is so magical. From I would say even from like Thanksgiving till New Year's.
Yeah.
But then shortly after New Year's, it gets super depressing. If the lights and everything are still up,
Yes.
it's like I don't like the way this feels.
Okay, so here's the thing. Do you not like okay, so if you think about it, so like last weekend was New Year's, the weekend before that was Christmas. So it's like, I always sit there and I think, okay, like a week ago, we were all partying and having this awesome time and everyone was happy. And like fucking 7 short days have gone by and the attitude is totally different.
Yeah, reality just smacked us all in the face.
It changes so bad. The idea of something Christmas buying espresso frozen pizza. You're really depressing me. I mean, Jesus, go get some Little Caesars. But so like right now the Christmas lights are obviously still up because I'm the only one here, and it's an ordeal to take them down. And it's they bring you joy. Like for me, I'm a big Christmas guy, as most people know. If they know me, they know I'm a Christmas guy. I love Christmas. I love everything about Christmas. I do tons of Christmas shit. I love just sitting here in the dark with the lights on, which means it's not in the dark. And that's like no TV, no nothing, just Christmas lights. But it's like now I also can appreciate I need them to go away so that the meaning and the specialty of it is still there next year. But yeah, it's funny that you say that, like the depression of like the lights need to go away because the joy that you experience from them isn't reciprocated
That's just
to everyone else.
You're not getting it for another year. Like
yeah.
You had a little over a month of it. Now get that out of your system. It's time to start working out and back to the grind.
Yeah. So I mean, I get it. Most people are saying exactly, Rob. Day after Thanksgiving, it's Christmas. A few days after the first shit comes down. And there again, I agree. It's there's no doubt about it. Normally, my stuff would already be down, like because I always try to get it done like right around New Year's. So like New Year's Day or the day after, or however that falls, is kind of when I like to just start putting everything back, clean the house, get everything back to normal. No, I am not going up into Hoth. I live there. I lived in Michigan, man. I don't need snow. I did have a tauntaun that I played with in the snow in the backyard. A lot of fun, but no. All right. So, all right. That answers that question. Cool. Thank you guys for playing along. All right. So watching good TV. What have you been watching?
So I've watched the first 3 episodes of Wednesday.
I've watched all of Wednesday.
Yeah, really good so far. I dig it. It's like it's kind of like Hunger Games and Harry Potter vibes. The Hunger Games I get from the headmistress. What's her name?
Okay, I could see that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the tall chick.
Captain Phasma.
Yeah.
That's how I know her. But
Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah, Brienne of Tarth. So I get the Hunger Game vibes from her. The school gives me the Harry Potter vibes.
Very much.
And then what's the girl detective book super popular back in the 90s, early 80s?
Yeah. Carmen Saint? No, not Carmen Saint.
No. Someone will know.
Yeah.
But like all that mashed together is pretty good. I like that she is straight up Wednesday Addams. Like they got the perfect actress to play Wednesday Addams. And I like her roommate, who is a werewolf, but the exact opposite. Yeah.
No. I enjoyed it a lot. Like I couldn't stop watching it. I just was like, nope. Okay, I'm not getting any sleep.
The only reason we stopped is because this is the one that Bailey said we had to watch with her, Nancy Drew.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah. No, Haley binge watched it too, so that we could both like, dude, that was so awesome. Yeah, that was really cool. I
Yeah.
think it's probably one of the best series they've done so far.
And they said that it's had the most views, like even more than Stranger Things, which
Oh
is
yeah, it killed it. Well, okay, so the problem with Stranger Things is that
yeah, it's going on. Yeah,
somebody needs to stop the Stranger Things guys and go time
time
out
out.
on the field.
Right. Which that really
Um,
shocked me because I was before this last episode or season of Stranger Things, I was like, you know what, I'm kind of like, oh, I'm over Stranger Things with the season before this one.
yeah,
This one they really brought it back, and honestly,
yeah.
they should try to like let's just finish on this.
Well, and that's this time they kept it to 3 stories that were happening in tandem,
Yeah,
and it wasn't just new characters. It was like all the characters we love, one new guy. Yeah.
yeah,
Sometimes when you get too big, you need to get small again.
yeah,
You need to dial it back. But you got to be careful doing that because sometimes it just comes off as cheap.
yeah,
It's like, oh, you guys ran out of money. Ugh,
yeah.
yeah. So, but no, yeah, Wednesday's by far I'm trying to. So in tandem to that, there was a series on HBO. I think it's called His Dark Matter or something like that. It's
Yeah.
basically did you ever watch the movie The Golden Compass?
Yep.
So HBO has a series on that, like the actual book, not
Right.
just that crappy movie they made that made absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
And so season 3 just came out. I want what His Dark. I think it's His Dark Matter or some weird shit like that. It's like the weirdest name ever. You're just like what? And so season 3 came out, and I was like, I'm gonna go slow. Nah.
And he just powered through.
I think I watched it 2 nights. I watched like 2 episodes one night, went to bed, and then watched 2 episodes
The
the
only
next.
reason I didn't watch that is because I have watched the Golden Compass movie and I knew it was affiliated, and I was like, no, no.
Yeah, His Dark Materials. There you go, dude. It's awesome. It is awesome.
I'm gonna check
It's
it out.
it's way better than the movie. My only complaint, if I was to have a complaint, is if they put a bow on it. I just didn't like the bow. I don't like the way they ended it. I don't like that style of ending that they did.
Yeah.
And if you're a fan of the book, then you already knew what it was. But I didn't. I'm not a fan of the book. So when they did that ending, I was just like, oh man, damn
Got
it.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that it's bad. It's not bad. It's not a bad ending. It's a good ending. It's like the ending, everything makes sense. It's just, I just kind of like, I don't like that style of ending. And it was like, man, I hate that.
A show just recently got me like that. A really good show.
Which one?
Severance on Apple TV Plus.
Oh, I haven't watched that. It didn't look very interesting.
Dude, it's so the whole premise is there's a procedure called severance. It can separate your work life from your home life. So whatever you do at work, you won't remember. You go into work, you remember going in. You
Oh,
leave
okay.
work at 5 p.m. You don't know what happened. So they're doing top secret shit in there, right? But also, you as a person, a severed person called an innie, um, does all the work and has their own life. You don't know what happens to these innies when you're gone. That's one thing that frustrated me. They never say what the innies do when you're gone, besides just be
All
non-existent.
right. So there's people that are always at work.
Well, we don't know what happens to them. So they're at work when you go into work at 9 o'clock. 9
Yeah.
o'clock, right? You don't remember what happens until 5 o'clock when you leave. So you remember going in at 9. Next thing you know, you're coming out. So you're Dean, right?
Right.
During 9 to 5, there's any version of Dean that does
Okay.
all the work that does not know anything about Dean outside Dean's life.
Okay. Yeah.
So, but we don't know what happens to them when you leave. It never explores that. But you
You mean
just
the
know about
personality problem? Like
Yeah,
it's like a
like what do they do? Do they go to sleep or do they cease to exist? They don't tell you what happens to
so it's like
those
a
people.
split personality controlled by a clock.
Exactly. It's an elevator to be specific. Once they go in this elevator, the switch happens. And these people have
Oh,
separate lives. They don't know, one doesn't know about the other. And they have completely
that
separate
sounds
lives.
that sounds terrible.
And and it's just it's a mystery all the way through because all kinds of untoward shit is happening. Like the everything in there, this is current day, basically, maybe a little bit future. And they're
Okay.
using like Apple IIs with the trackball. And
Okay.
they're solving puzzles that are just number puzzles. And whenever to solve the puzzle, it's a feeling that they have. So they get a new girl in there, and she's like, "Well,
Okay.
how do I know how to solve this?" Because they're trying to bend numbers, is what it is, and it's just numbers like the Matrix. And they said,
Okay.
"Well, you'll know. How will I know? Well, you'll feel dread." So that is, and that whole thing is even besides the point for this first season. But it's a basically everybody that's any is kind of
Okay.
being tortured in there.
Okay. It sounds terrible.
Yeah. I mean it's a really good show, but it ends on a way that it does not um you don't know what's going to happen. Like shit's about to go down, everything happened, it's like, well, guess what? Next season, guys. Kind of like what was that? House of the Dragon did. Like, oh yeah, there's
Okay.
fixing to be a civil war. See you next season.
Yeah. Okay. So speaking of that, um, you watch Witcher, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Cavill's gone.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, yeah. He's not going to be in there no more. You didn't hear about that?
No.
They're replacing him too.
Why? I thought he
Be-
was on board.
well, apparently he's kind of like a purist
Right.
because he actually likes The Witcher. He's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
big
yeah.
nerd,
That's what
right?
I'm saying.
Apparently the whatever they're doing this season does not jive with him, so he's like, deuces, I'm out. And they're
Really?
getting one of the Hemsworth brothers, the least popular one, to take his spot. And they're going to
Oh.
continue on. And he's going to be Geralt, not a new Witcher.
Say what now?
Yeah. Yeah,
Who's
he's going to
Grawl?
be Geralt of Rivia. That's Henry Cavill. That's the Witcher.
Oh, I thought his name was um something else. So
No.
they're getting rid of Harry. Wow, that
Henry
sounds
Cavill's gone.
terrible.
They're straight up replacing him with
Okay,
one of the Hemsworth brothers.
that sounds terrible.
Are your Wheaties sufficiently peed in?
Yeah, that totally ruins it. Well, for those, did you see the Witcher Blood Origin
No.
that just came out on Netflix?
Uh,
So they have a 4-part mini series that just came out on Netflix to Liam. Yeah, great. That totally sucks. That just came out explaining uh how the Witchers were created and how the aligning of the spheres happen.
I need to
So
watch that.
it's four episodes. It talks about like the monoliths and all that shit. It kind of just fills in part of the backstory for all the shit they've been talking about,
Yeah.
and where it all came from. So that was I watched that. That was pretty cool. Um, yeah, wow, man, you really
Dude,
know how to run
I
with that
bumped
shit.
you out. I bumped you
Yeah,
out.
I am bummed out because I really, dang, man, that sucks. Yeah, wow.
Want me to bum you out further? Which is not too
Yeah,
bad. So Wednesday, the people that produce and all that,
yeah.
there's not gonna be another season on Netflix.
A Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay,
Amazon bought them out, so it'll be on Amazon Prime, which is not too bad.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I mean, we basically have every streaming service anyways.
Yeah.
So
I don't care where
Bailey
it's
sent that
at.
to me. It's like, yeah, as long as it's available to me, like I'll watch it.
Wow, I'm still bummed about The Witcher, man. That really sucks.
Yeah, dude, I was too.
Like
Like
he
that,
does a really good job. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's just a character in a TV show.
right?
As long as the guy can come in and at least hold up some, I don't care
Yeah,
who plays the guy.
I wish they
Um,
could. I don't. They say it's going to be a direct replacement, but I kind of wish it would be like something in the story, like something happened to him. They got,
yeah, but
there's a
you
new
really can't
Witcher.
do that though
Yeah,
because I mean he's the storyline.
yeah.
Wow, I can't believe he just. That's crazy.
He dipped, and also I heard that he's not going to be back as his new Superman either.
Oh God. So did we talk about Black Adam? I watched Black Adam too.
Yeah, it was all right.
No, it wasn't. It was stupid as shit. The Rock floating around for an hour or two, or whatever the fuck it was just dumb as
That's
shit.
That's how they all are though. That's how all the
Yeah, but he just
DC
literally
movies are.
floated around the whole show,
Yeah.
and they fought. It was dumb.
And he's like the most powerful.
It doesn't matter. It was the dumbest superhero show ever.
Did you watch? What the hell's it? Suicide Squad 2.
Yeah,
I would contend that that's the dumbest superhero show ever.
No. I would disagree. I would say it was Black Adam.
Yeah,
That was a dumb fucking movie.
yeah.
Wow.
All the DC superhero movies are dumb. The Snyder Cut was the only one that I liked.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Huh. Yeah, that was terrible. God. Ugh. Well, how fucking stupid is that? All right, so what else have you watched? Now that you've thoroughly depressed the shit out of me.
That's the only two I watched, but I've eaten a lot of good stuff.
Okay. I haven't, so go ahead.
Okay, so let's start off with the Amish food.
Okay.
So their flea markets they call auctions down there. So we went to the Amish auction, and I got some. Oh shit! I forgot to bring it in. I got a big old thing of apple butter. I haven't even cracked open yet. Do you like apple butter?
I don't know.
It's kind of like applesauce, but it's brown. You put it on biscuits. Really good. Get it at the
No.
Cracker Barrel.
I'm sure I
Yeah.
would like it. I'm an Apple guy, so
Yeah. So had that. Had the Amish handmade pretzels. Super good
soft
stuff.
and yummy. That was
Soft,
good.
salty. They stuff them. You can get stuffed pretzels.
Oh wow. Damn.
So
Go
we had that.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, ham and cheese stuffed pretzels.
Oh
Had
wow.
the Amish made pies. I had shoe fly pie for the first time. Don't recommend. It's not great.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's not great. It's just like molasses. It's kind of like pecan pie, but not good.
Okay. That sucks.
Yeah. So we had some pecan pie. We done all that stuff.
Yep.
Went to New York. I had to get the bagel. Got the straight up New York bagel with cream cheese on it, and the bagels are absolutely delicious. Everyone expected that. Went and stood in line for 45 minutes at Cat's Deli to buy a $26 pastrami sandwich. So I stood 45 minutes, get up there, and I seen the sandwich. I was like, God damn, $26. It's like, well, I'm here.
Yeah.
I got to eat it, So I got it.
Was it big?
Yeah, it was huge. It was a huge sandwich.
Okay.
I mean, that day, I didn't eat all day, so I ate the whole thing. But it's
$26?
Yeah, $26.
Does it come with fries and a Coke?
That's just a sandwich. Comes with pickles.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and you got to stand in a separate line for Cokes. Another 45-minute line. So I ate that sandwich dry with mustard.
All right, I'm going to say you planned this poorly, but go on.
Yeah. Well, that's the only way you can do it with this stupid thing. But it's the Cat's Deli, the one from Harry Met Sally.
Never watched.
You don't remember that Meg Ryan and Tom?
Oh
Hanks?
No, I know the movie. I just
where she's screaming, eating that sandwich, like she's having an orgasm.
Okay,
that's the place. That's Cat's Deli.
Okay.
So they even have the booth over there. Like this is where they sit.
Oh wow, it's a movie.
So that's why it's a $26 pastrami sandwich. But
Okay.
I got the pastrami sandwich, really good. Got a dollar slice, had to do it,
Okay.
and that's pretty much it. As
Wow.
far we done the New York things, went on the subway. Cassie wanted to ride the subway. We rode the subway. And fun fact, the only people rude in New York were the ones in cars. Everyone else, like people on the streets,
Right.
they're totally fine. Like the vendors were cool. People were helping us on the subway, like local New Yorkers.
Right.
People in cars were assholes. Like I
Wow.
don't know. It's like once I get in the car, something just a flip switches on them. But yeah, we like all the
See
people
that.
were actually really friendly, helpful, and yeah, so we had a good time. We seen Grand Central Station, um, went to Central Park, done the whole Central Park thing, walked through most of that. We went. What else did we do? We went to Coney Island. I got the original Nathan's hot dog, so I did get that at Coney Island. Everything else was shut
Okay.
down.
What's that?
Everything else was shut down at Coney Island,
Except for Nathan's.
except for Nathan's and like a couple beach shops. And of course, it's a beach, so the beach
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
open. But everything, all the rides, everything was shut down.
Why?
I guess it's because it's this
Winter?
time of year. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So we done that, and I can't remember what else. We actually did quite a lot. We went to Hershey, done the
Okay.
chocolate tour. There's one we had done it many times before, but one part of it we hadn't done, and it got fixed. So we went on the free Hershey tour and
Oh, nice.
checked all that out and did a little shopping, and yeah, had fun.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't do any of that. I worked my ass off. I do have one thing I want to show you. So, for Christmas, it was funny. I had two people have artwork made for me. One I don't have here, but it was a picture of a rooster, which we won't need to get into that. But I said to Haley one night, I don't know, last month, I said, it'd be really cool. I said, a Boba Fett helmet painted like Eddie Van Halen's guitar. And I have this artist that does that I buy work from locally here, and he's a computer artist, so he does a bunch of digital shit. I said, I bet you that guy could do it. I should call him and talk to him. And like most things, I forget. It's like if I don't write shit down, I'm gonna totally forget that. Well, she took that as like, oh, that would make a great fucking Christmas present. So she reached out to the guy, and she's like, hey, she told him what I wanted, and so the guy came up with this. Okay. So it's a Boba Fett helmet on an Eddie Van Halen guitar.
Right.
And I know the TV's but the helmet kind of has a ghosted Van Halen thing on it. Okay.
Right.
So she's like, you're not getting what I want. And so she drew this.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, I would have taken that. Okay.
Yeah.
That. And so the guy goes, oh, I know what you want. So then he did this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, she had that made for me for Christmas.
Now you just got to make them do it on a vinyl and put it on a helmet. That's the logical next step.
Well, no, at that point I would just call Cybercraft.
Yeah.
Who's the guy? That's the company that makes all the helmets. And be like, hey, I need you guys. I'd send her picture and be like, I need you guys to do this for me.
Do this.
And they'd be like $500. And I'd be like,
yeah. Okay.
Ow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. But no, that was really cool because I knew there were pictures, and I go, dude, we can't have any more pictures in this house. I mean, we're tapped out. She's like, well, you'll find room for these. It's like, okay. So
that's funny.
No, the funny thing is the rooster picture when we were in Maui. We always try to pick like a theme for the trip, so it's like a reoccurring thing that happens. Sometimes it's an annoying thing, sometimes it's a cool thing. But anytime we do a vacation, we try to like find a common theme for the vacation, something that's just like we can laugh about later. And this time it was just chickens in general. Like the amount of wild chickens they have on Maui is staggering. because of COVID, there's been no one there to run them over, and so you get out of your car at Target and you literally get attacked by a gang of fucking chickens.
Yeah.
You know, and and they're everywhere, and it's like Jesus Christ, like they're like pigeons, and they're big, and I was like, fuck, we need a chicken, we need a picture of a chicken, you know, like a painting, really nice painting of a chicken. And so we started looking and looking and looking. We couldn't find one. I found a Christmas ornament that had a chicken, you know, it said like Maui chicken. And I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. And her aunt that lives there, she had this really nice picture of a chicken that she had bought or won, or who knows. It was a painting. I was like, dude, that's awesome. I need to find that lady. And so she went to the store where she got it, contacted the artist, and the artist was like, I don't do that anymore. And she's like, no, you don't understand. I'm going to pay you to paint me a picture of a chicken. And she's like, well, I don't. And she's like, no, I'm going to give you money. You're going to do it. I made an offer she couldn't refuse. You know? Yeah. So I was like, okay. So she goes, you know, I guess the story goes, she's like, you know, there was one rooster that I didn't end up painting. And so I'll paint that one. And she's like, fine, I don't care. I'll take it. And I have a picture. The painting is way cooler. Not that this is bad, but
yeah,
this, just to give you an idea, is a picture of fucking chicken. So needless to say, it's like the coolest fucking thing ever. It's a little 4x4 painting. It's so fucking cool. But I was just like, damn, what are the odds? You know. So we have our chicken now with an even cooler story than that. So,
you're gonna have to take some other pictures down to fit all these.
God damn, man, no.
I heard that in Miami they have chickens just running around wild too.
Well, they got iguanas and shit like that down in that area.
Really?
Know? Yeah, I don't know. The Keys has iguanas, so I'm assuming they probably make it up to Miami. I don't know, man. I don't. You know, they got people.
Miami seems like a whole different country.
It is. Part of Florida. Really is like, not part of Florida.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know about those guys.
I don't know, man. Well, you know, but look at Florida. It's like for example, for Christmas they went up to St. George Island, which is like it's what we call the Panhandle.
Right.
So it's a 5-hour drive. And I know a lot of people say, oh, 5 hours is no big deal. You don't understand. 5 hours in Florida is that's 10 hours. Like it's murder. Like it's not like 5 hours on the interstate. Like if you could go from here to Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know. This is just some shitty backwards ass town that you gotta like go up and over and down.
And I've actually been to St. George too, so I know right where it's at. Yeah,
2 lanes of hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. It's like that from Orange Beach to all the way to Panama City.
Yeah, that's why I don't go there. Duh.
You know, as long as you're on the beach, just don't be on the
what
they call that the miracle mile, or I can't remember what the hell they call it. Miracle Highway.
I call it a waste of my fucking time. You know, hey man, I don't want to go that far. I don't want to go that far to see sand and water.
Yeah. Well, you already live by it.
Yeah, but I don't care. You know.
Yeah, I know.
It's like no. I mean, they had a good time. Well, okay, they kind of had a good time. I guess they had a good time. I don't know. I wasn't there. Yeah, and pythons, lots of pythons. Yeah, that's an event now. Python killing contest, or anacondas, or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. Big snake killing contest. They do that now down in the Everglades.
Yeah, so Florida's a weird state, man.
Yeah. There's no question about it, man. It totally is. It totally is. I drive around where I live here, and I'm like, yeah, you know, this is weird, but
yeah. You know, so on the way back, we drove through, and I haven't drove this way in a long time, but 70 West. So you go through Pennsylvania, Maryland, and you're just barely hitting these. Maryland, West Virginia, Virginia, then Ohio for the God's longest time on earth. And then
Ohio's a long drive.
Yeah. Ohio's
Ohio.
We didn't really. We stopped once in Ohio, but yeah,
Ohio and Georgia just go on forever.
Tennessee is probably the worst to me. I hate Tennessee.
Yeah, especially if you have to go like
40.
this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, because we're like when we vacate, it was like we're here and we need to be here, and it's like, oh wow, that's you know, that was always the suck of driving to Michigan from Florida, was going through Georgia and then going through Ohio. It's like, when does this shit end?
Yeah.
How do I get out of it? And then you got to go through the long part of Kentucky.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, it wasn't fun. And then go all the way through Missouri from St. Louis to. It was so foggy we couldn't even see the arch.
oh damn!
We could see the bottom of the arch. That's it.
Well, when we went to Washington, they're like, "Oh man, it's fogged in. You can't see Mount Rainier." And I'm like, "Where is it?" And they're like,
right there.
Finally, when we were there last time, like when we were leaving the, we went to the Boeing Museum.
Yeah.
And when we were leaving, it was like, dude, it looked like heaven. There's this floating tip of a mountain off in the sky. I go, and then, oh look, it's Mount Rainier, and I was like, where? Oh shit, I thought it was. No, it's right there. I was like, no, I thought it was over there. And they're like, no, what are you? I was like, I don't know. I don't fucking live here. You guys were like, yeah, you can't see it now because it's all fogged in. It's like, where do I look?
What are you, a rube?
No, I'm not from here. You know, it's like, hell, we were up in the fucking Space Needle, and they're like, I don't know where it's at. Fuck, we're just spinning around in circles up here. So, yeah, that's cool. Man, I was trying to think, like, as far as food goes, you know, we had our big Christmas party, and
I like it.
So Publix has buffalo popcorn chicken now. Okay. Which is really pretty damn good, you know, because it's Publix. So we order our platter of buffalo popcorn chicken. It's like, you know, medium size. We got like 10 platters, so it's like we don't. Sue comes home with a suitcase of popcorn chicken.
Oh, God.
And I go, what the fuck is that? She goes, oh, I just wanted some regular. And I go, you got the biggest box they had? Well, they just put it out. I go, I don't care. You got $40 worth of popcorn chicken. Like, no one is going to eat that ever. I'm eating popcorn chicken into fucking February at this rate. Like, holy fuck. Yeah. Haley also made little pigs in a blanket, little bite-sized pig in a blanket. So she made me turkey pigs in a blanket.
There you go.
Yeah. Which those were gone. Those things were decimated. Yeah. I was like, wait, we got queso and pigs in. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna die tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a lot of fun. But no, I was. It's like, man, I've just been so fucking busy.
Yeah.
And so then it was like, you know, we were like, oh, I'll just watch some stuff on Netflix or some Apple shit, and it's like I just fall asleep through it because it was all just so bad.
Where's it at?
Although I am excited. What?
We did eat at a 50s diner, if it'll focus here.
Oh yeah, it looks like a 50s TV.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, very cool.
Up in Pennsylvania, we had a little.
Yeah. Did you get French fries?
No, it was breakfast.
Oh,
it was breakfast.
Oh,
we went to the world's biggest Macy's.
Oh, nice.
They have wooden escalators.
Oh, well, that would be cool. Oh, wow. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Dude, that store is coming back. Store is stupid big. There are 7 levels, 1 level dedicated to perfume and makeup.
Oh, nice.
1 whole level. And then I didn't even find the menswear. I did buy, I wish I should have brought it in here. I did buy a Grogu Star Wars blanket. It was on clearance for $5. Grogu with a Christmas hat and his little thing.
Okay.
So that's the only thing I bought there. Oh, and they had an Anna Ann's pretzel up top. So I got
very nice. But yeah, that's worth going to the top 4.
Yeah.
I
We
did
did
get
try
some
with some
deviled eggs. Those are good.
deviled eggs, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we didn't get deviled
Publix
eggs.
deviled eggs suck though.
That's one thing we missed. We did not get any deviled eggs.
We didn't make them, but we went to a Christmas Day party and they had them there, and I was like, they made these for me,
dude. Just since I know my wife doesn't watch this, I'm going to tell you guys a very funny story. As we're driving up there, super bad weather hits. So I drive from here in Fort Smith all the way to like somewhere in Tennessee, pretty deep into Tennessee. And she drives basically to Buc-ee's. We stop at Buc-ee's. That's another thing we ate. So I got another Buc-ee's sandwich, whatever, brisket.
Oh yeah, fresh brisket.
Yeah. Done the brisket. I drive. Weather's starting to turn bad. Ice to hell. Snow everywhere. 40 miles an hour. We got snow tires on the car, so it's not as big a deal.
Right.
Cassie's freaking out over there in the passenger seat because she's got anxiety anyway.
Oh yeah.
So she's just she's on edge, and I see her digging her purse. Like, what's she going after? I thought, well, maybe she's taking an anxiety pill, right? Okay, no, she did not take an anxiety pill, right? She also gets migraines. So probably about 9 months ago or longer, her friend brought her back from Colorado some little weed gummies, little THC gummies for her migraines. She pops a THC gummy in, right? Dude. And she just ate the whole thing too. She didn't break it in half or anything. So we're sitting there driving. I'm seeing her like every time brake lights go. Now she's not as anxiety, but just doing all kinds of weird shit. And I'm like, what is going on? And I asked her, I'm like, what'd you take? She's like, that gummy. So you took the whole thing? She's like, yeah. I don't have anxiety right now. It's like, you're high as shit right now. So we stop, and I have to go pee. And mind you, Kyle and his girlfriend are with us. And so I'm going pee. Apparently, she's at the station trying to get something to drink. She doesn't know how to work it. So Kyle's like, Mom, just let me get it. And then I'm going in there. I'm trying to look for de-icer windshield cleaner to fill back up our thing,
Yeah,
for the windshield. And she's just saying the most random shit. And I was like, Kyle, like, your mom's high, man. Just like, can you watch her while I get, like, I got to take care of this. Like, it's snowing outside. Yeah. And dude, she told me that she was high the next day.
Oh yeah.
We got there, slept, and the next day we're driving to New York. And she's like, I still feel it. Like, God, what was in that? And you know what her reasoning was why she took the whole thing? She's like, what's like 9 months old? I figured it wouldn't be as strong because it's 9 months old.
That's fucking hilarious, man. That is so bad.
I wish I would have got.
She will appreciate that you told us all this.
Yeah, she'll never know. But yeah.
That's what I said to a 2 o'clock in an Instagram thing where someone was like, I said something. I go, hey, Sue's never gonna watch this. Fuck, I got a text message in the morning at 7 o'clock. Oh, I'm never gonna watch this, huh? I was like, shit.
Yeah, that'll probably happen. But
yeah,
it was definitely hilarious because, I mean, anybody knows my wife. She's like the straightest of straight arrows.
Yeah, and that's why I'm kind of shocked.
And to see her high on the gummy was quite funny. It was funny.
So one other show that I watched I wanted to mention. This was on Apple Plus. Yeah. They do a show with it has Gary Altman in it, and it's a British show. It's called Slow Horses.
Yeah.
And it's an 8-part. It's usually like 6 or 8 parts. And it's about MI5. So he's like an old MI5 agent that runs he runs this thing called Slow Horse, which is where all the MI5 agents that get in trouble, and they send them to him. And then his job is to try to just get him the fuck out and quit or whatever. So, they're all the misfit toys, so to speak.
Right.
And it's so Yeah, I want to check. It looks cool. I enjoyed it a lot. I've seen, I watched season 1 and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. It's just like you'd expect. I mean, Misfit Toys, what happens? Of course, they're going to be the ones that figure out the dumb shit because they have nothing to lose.
Right.
Everyone's going after them. And so season 2 just came out, and there again, it's like, oh, 6 episodes, 6 hours. Oh, I got nothing else to do. 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
That was dumb. But yeah, so that's on Apple Plus. It's a pretty cool show. If you're into the cop drama type British stuff. And unlike most British things, it doesn't have a shitty ending.
Oh, well, that's saying
That's
something.
always the thing. Yeah, that's always the British. It always has like really bad endings. And then I just started watching the new episode of Jack Ryan just came out, season 2 or 3 or whatever the fuck it is. So
I never watched any. That's on Prime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also what just came out is Bad Batch on Disney Plus.
Oh, the cartoon?
Yeah.
I haven't watched that either.
Well, so last night I had to come home, and I got home late because we're trying to get some videos filmed that we need to get done. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna eat dinner. So I'll watch a Jack Ryan while I eat dinner. I got done eating dinner. And I was like, I got to do some computer work. So then I put the last 2 episodes of Bad Batch on so that I'd know what the next one is going to be about. And so I didn't really watch it. It was just on in the background while I was like doing homework, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this totally sucks.
I watch a lot of stuff like that. I
don't anymore.
I'm trying to find us something for next week. You got any ideas?
Yeah, give me a second. Netflix has a couple that I've been
seen
eyeing.
Glass Onion was one.
So I need to watch the first one. Did you ever watch Knives Out?
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it.
I want to watch it because I want to see the Glass Onion, but
did you watch the one, what's the riverboat one we just watched?
Yes.
With the mystery or whatever?
Yeah.
Did you like that one?
Murder on the Nile, yeah, or whatever.
Yeah, Murder on the Nile.
Yeah.
So this one is about, like, I would say, like 3 steps above that. The Knives Out.
Okay. Troll. Okay. In from the cold. Oh yeah. So was this a series or a movie? Oh, it's a series. God damn it.
Yeah, a lot of them were series.
A lot of series now, and it's like I don't want to give you that much of my life.
Yeah.
It's like could you just make a TV show? Like,
no, that's a series too. Damn.
Yeah, that's the problem, is that there's like a ton of all the new shit is like series. And then if it is a movie, it's like, that sucks. Invitation, that's the one. That one looked creepy as shit.
Cassie says Kaleidoscope.
That's a TV series. Yeah. That's a series.
Man.
Someone else had mentioned that too, and that actually looks okay. Don't pick up the phone. What the hell? Oh, it's a documentary. 3-part documentary.
Dude, I don't see.
Strip searching employees for fast food businesses across the USA. A horrifying incident at a fast food outlet in Massachusetts and Kentucky led authorities to uncover a disturbing pattern of abusive hoax calls. What? This documentary series follows the investigation into a hoax caller who talked managers into strip searching employees at fast food businesses across the U.S.
How many episodes?
3. It's like 2.5 hours long because there's like a 57 and 242, so it's about 2.5 hours long. I don't know about you, but it's called "Don't Pick Up the Phone."
I've seen that, but I didn't.
I don't know, man. I think we should watch that.
Oh, hey, I'll try it.
I'm intrigued. We haven't seen a good documentary yet. I
Yeah,
mean,
when we got a we had the last movie we done was the Bullet Train, which was I thought was really good, but and then
I like Bullet Train.
this movie sucked though, so we need
Oh yeah,
to get back in the groove.
yeah. I mean, this sounds terrible, but it also sounds very intriguing. So
Don't pick up the phone.
I think it could be either the worst thing we've watched, or it won't be.
Where's it streaming? Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't pick up the phone. Netflix.
Yeah. You know, I'm so tired of like movie. You know, everyone's saying, "Oh, you got to go watch Avatar."
3+ hours. Like, man, I don't know.
And they're like, "Dude, it's the best thing. You got to watch it on a big TV."
They told me about the first Avatar, and I didn't like it either.
I didn't like lose my kittens over it. Like everyone, oh my god, like it's like Blue Man Group. Oh, it's so awesome. Everyone should go see Dave. You know, everyone's like, you got to watch this, and it's like, and all my friends are like, dude, you know, because they all know I like movies. They're like, dude, you got to go see it in the theater. And I'm like,
yeah.
Do I?
Well, they're
Really?
doing the 3D thing again. Like
Well,
I thought we were done with that.
Well, and I know because 3D sucks. And I said, well, maybe they'll bring back 3D TVs now. Because that was a success, right?
Please no.
The thing, I can't watch 3D. I can tell you right now, you know, Disney has a ton of 3D stuff, and I can't watch it. It is the most miserable experience for me ever.
Yeah.
It just never works well with glasses. I don't know how people, you know, because
no movie's like truly designed for 3D. It's just gags.
Well, I guess this one is like truly designed for 3D. Everyone
they said that about the last one though.
They always say wasn't. That. I mean,
it's like they throw water on you, like, oh shit, I'm dropping this water, and then the water comes out at you. And you're like, ah. That's the design for 3D.
I think to me, I think 3D just needs to be immersive to make it just add depth to the show, not necessarily a 3D like shit
or projected 3D. Don't make me wear glasses.
Well, you're going to have to wear glasses.
Yeah.
You know, we're not there yet to where they can just. But either way, I'm not going to the movies here to watch it because it's not going to be that amazing for me.
No, and I don't even think there's nothing coming out worth watching in the movie theater anyways. I guess people watched it, but I'll just wait.
The first one sucked. The second one isn't bad. I'm sure it's okay. You know, but if it's when the ride came out and like I still can't watch that, and that's in 3D, and it makes me want to puke. So I'm good.
Yeah. Yep. There's nothing basically. Avatar, Way of the Water, Puss in Boots. Nope.
No, it's rough, man. It's rough. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest, man. If you want to get a movie made, you're not going. You're Amazon, Netflix, Apple. These guys all got money.
Yeah.
Like if you got a halfway decent idea, they'll buy it.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, and it's not like they're producing crap. I mean, some of this stuff is like fucking Wednesday. I mean, that's a fucking awesome. That was, dude, that's done fabulously. Like,
we need to see if they want a couple chuckleheads to poorly review movies.
How about just a couple? I will make movies for them. I don't want to review these things. I just want to make them for them. Sign me up to just make them. I'll be the director.
Yeah.
Or a fucking whatever, man. I just put me in that. That's where I want to go.
Dean Beyett correcting Mr. Bean 15.
No, I want to do documentaries, man. I will do documentaries. That would to me would be a lot of fun. I don't necessarily want to do the story. Like I don't want to be the creative person behind it. I just want to be the guy that films it for the creative person. Because that's a lot of work. Just doing the small documentaries that we do it's a ton of work. And we're not doing any investigative journalism. These guys are like It's 2004. What's 2023 in 2004? You went back 19 years? No, we went back like 17 years because we started this like 3 years ago. Oh, damn. You know,
Yeah.
we spent 3 years digging out all this information. Ah, that seems like a lot of
The
work.
guys with the Nissan CEO, they didn't.
No, see, those guys sucked. You know, those
I
guys
feel
sucked.
like I could do as good as they did.
You know, honestly, I thought the guys that did one of the best jobs was the Abercrombie and Fitch guys. Like,
Oh yeah, they did great.
Those interviews were fucking like, that was awesome. Like stuff they did.
That the
like,
Von Dutch one was great too.
The Von Dutch one was pretty good.
Yeah,
the characters in that just sucked.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like that was the problem with like they got all the information they could out of the guys, which I think is great. I thought it was a little long. They could have dialed it back about. They could have lost a whole episode there. I think told the whole story. You know, and sped up to the ending part where it really started to matter. We'll get to the kaleidoscope. It's just, you know, I gotta have something to watch on a plane, man. I got like freaking 8 hours of flight or 10 hours of flight time coming up here. I need shit to watch. I got my new iPad, so.
Oh damn, me too. I barely got to use it. I bought it and then I edited one video. I was like, yeah, I'm done for the year.
No, I'm so the laser design software that we use on the computer, they make an app. And so I've been like, oh shit, playing with that design software just to see how close it is to the desktop.
Yeah.
And it's funny the difference between a tablet and a desktop and how it kind of fucks with your head, because like on a, you know, there's delete and escape and keyboard shortcuts that you just don't get on a tablet.
Oh, you don't use a keyboard case with yours?
No.
No. Okay.
Which, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. You know, so it's like finding the back arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
I like it because I switched. Like now that it's kind of more Mac-ish, like I'll be typing using the mouse pad, and then I'll also touch and
right. Well, and there again, I found this really cool case that's magnet. So it's like the unit is in this rubber housing, and it magnetizes into the case. And you can like do all these different things with the case, but you can then take it out of the case and use it the way you want to use it as a tablet.
Right.
And it's like, oh, this is really cool. And I didn't even think about like a keyboard.
The keyboard, yeah. That's kind of how this is. So it uses the magnets as well. Well, no, this one doesn't. My other one did. Wow. So this one uses the back smart connector, but these are backlit keys on there.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
This is the Logitech one.
Yeah, that's like what Haley has.
Yeah. The other one I had with my old one, the keyboard would detach all the way.
Well, I want to take the iPad out of the case. So like
altogether.
The other thing too that irritates me is like the keyboard just is annoying.
Yeah.
Like
this one's not terrible. This is like, remember the Mac butterfly keys? Yeah. That's kind of how this is.
Yeah, it's
I don't know. It's actually close to this Mac keyboard.
I mean, I have a small little Bluetooth keyboard that's like this big.
Yeah.
I could probably just like use that if I needed to, but
I have so I bought another case and I really don't like it. It's one that makes it like a laptop kind of. And
I don't, you know, there again, the computing power on that is way more than what I'm used to. So it's like I'm trying to figure out ways to make it more useful. And so if I can do that, then it'll definitely become a more integral part of life. And since how I broke my other computer, that really sucks. So
yeah,
good times.
You got the one with the M1 chip though, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We got all new ones. We found them at Best Buy. They were on sale. So
that's the way.
Yeah. 12.9 this time. There you go. Wow. Yeah.
Man. I didn't like the big ones as much.
Well, I don't know how much I'm going to use it. So this is
Yeah.
like the 4th or 5th iPad I've had and double that many years, and I haven't really like done much with it because to
Yeah.
me it's so much easier just for me to pull my laptop and then put it away.
Yeah.
You know, because most of the stuff I want is right here. So, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'll give it a go.
I use mine basically only for video editing, so
Yeah.
it's a single use item for me.
Yeah. You know,
So,
LumaFusion's pretty awesome.
yeah.
I've got it on there.
You can do it on the M1 Max now, regular. So
Yeah. I just if I was gonna do that, I just I don't still. I
Final
mean,
Cut. Yeah.
I was gonna say I could probably do it so much faster in Final Cut
Mm-hmm.
because I just know where everything is
'Cause
at.
you-
Haley
yeah.
like LumaFusion. You like LumaFusion, so
Mm-hmm.
I'd
Just
be
whatever you
sitting
get
there,
used to.
I'd be sitting there going, "Where is this at? Where's this feature? How do I do? Oh, forget it."
Yeah.
No, so. Well, that's it for the show. We have our homework assignment. I'm pretty excited about watching striptease and fast food restaurants. Maybe. I don't know. That
Yeah.
ought to be interesting. Documentary 2023, right out of the gate. For those of you that were here in the beginning and wondering what we talked about for Lamborghini, it sucked. Moving
Yeah.
on. Just wasted $5. And that's it. We'll see you guys next week. You have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye.
Later.